And we are back at the interview table with UC Davis, whose season has ended with a 71-55 defeat to top seed UC Santa Barbara. At the interview table, Christian Enegwe, who had a career-high 15 points, also added 8 rebounds and a block in his 22 minutes, and of course, head coach Jim Les. We will open it up first with a statement from Coach Les about today's game, and then open up for questions to Christian and then to both men at the interview table. So, Coach, whenever you're ready.
Well, first I want to congratulate UCSB. I think they showed why they're the #1 seed and have had such a good year. They're good, they're talented, they play hard, and they I thought played well tonight. For us, we just looked mentally and physically tired tonight. Just didn't have the same pop that we normally have. And I'm not sure if that's from the physical game yesterday and the energy that we expended, to advance to the semis, or just the culmination of this season finally taking its toll on this team. But I told him after the game I couldn't be more proud of a group of young men who stayed together, fought through a number of adverse, unique situations, and they never, ever let down. They never separated. They stayed together. They continued to work. They continued to do everything that we asked them to do. And for that, I'm extremely proud of them. Tonight, hats off to Santa Barbara, but we just didn't look like ourselves. Just looked a little fatigued.
We'll open up for questions now. Mark Patton, did you have a question? All right, we'll open up for questions. Christian, your coach Les kind of mentioned that did see that you guys had the legs today. Was it the physical nature of what Santa Barbara was doing, or was it just the toll of the game, the tough game played yesterday?
Like Coach said, Santa Barbara's a really good team. They play really hard. While you're out there, you don't really, you play your hardest. It obviously looks different to the people watching it and stuff, so I felt like when I was on the court and when I was watching my teammates, we were playing our hardest, but obviously we didn't have that same pop we had in our previous games.
Open up for questions for Mr. Dunning. Go right ahead.
Coach, you said that in the middle of the year, by the end of the season, you thought that this team was going to be playing very good basketball, and you won 7 of your last 9. If you'd gotten to play the other 10 league games, I think you'd have been competing for the title. Tonight wasn't indicative of those last 9 games.
No, it wasn't. And, like I said, I think someone on our staff said that we had the second longest layoff of anybody in the country. And like I said, and I told the guys this, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, I was so proud of how they handled this year and just all the things that were thrown at them. And they just kept coming back with a great attitude and a great desire to compete and play. They were unbelievable ambassadors for our university. And, and I told them this, that the future is really bright for this group. So it didn't end the way we wanted it to end, but the big picture, there were a lot of positives from this season and from this group.
Can you just talk just a little bit about Kennedy and his contributions over the years?
Kennedy is just a guy who's first and foremost been a really good leader for us on and off the floor. He's a vocal leader. He's a guy that leads by example with his work ethic. And he's an extension of our coaching staff because of the voice that he has and the example that he sets. And he's been a joy to coach.
Christian, talk about the layoff. And usually at this point, based on your games played, you guys would just be getting into conference play. How difficult is it for you as a player to have such a shortened season and then just get right into the conference tournament?
Yeah, the layoff was really tough, honestly. Like, not knowing whether you're going to play, if you're ever going to play, if you're going to play next week or next month. Just constantly, like, we took a little break, then we tried to come back, and we didn't have our legs, we didn't have our usual stamina or pop. So just not knowing, like, the unknown factor it's really, like, it takes a toll on your mind. Like, am I going to ever play? Like, so I feel like it's pretty hard to, like, go through that phase. But I'm really proud of my teammates and my coaching staff and the trainers and all that stuff. Like, we actually went through it, and we didn't end how we wanted to, but I feel like we really tried our hardest.
And what I loved about this group is, first of all, the protocols of their discipline put them in a position where, knock on wood, they were virus-free since August of being together and on our campus. And then secondly, they never used any part of the virus, the layoff, as an excuse. And they allowed us as a coaching staff to continue to challenge them and continue to push them because we didn't want to have any excuses. And we just wanted to do it the old-fashioned way and work together, and they certainly did that.
Coach, and Christian too, if either one of you can answer, what's the positive you take from this season to build toward next year and hopefully a full off season and the full season play?
Well, I think the positive is, this is a young, talented group. Last night, I think their starting lineup was 5 seniors, and I think a number of those guys were redshirt seniors. Today's lineup, a number of transfers, a number of guys who are seniors and redshirts in their own right. So not only did they have a full season, both the teams we played, but they also had, older veteran guys. And I've been on both sides of that. I've had those teams with older and veteran guys, and I know what a tremendous advantage that is. And but, we threw these guys into the fire, and the only way you become a veteran is to get the experience. And I thought the guys, they battled, they fought, they showed, they had some unbelievable moments. And that's what I'm going to take from this season is the bright future that these guys have, because I know their work ethic, I know their character on and off the floor, and they showed a level of talent that once we combine the experience quotient, this group is going to be awfully good and fun to coach.
Christian, what do you take from this year?
A positive for me is just having that trust and confidence in my teammates. Like Coach said, we had no cases since we got here in August. So that's just a testament to our work ethic, our focus on the game. So just knowing my teammates have my back, I have their back, is just really good to hear.
Any other questions? All right, thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations on your season.
Thank you.
Back to Davis.
Thank you.